Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today actually we're continuing part 3 of Konbini Shoujo Z. This series has been interesting so far, honestly, because to me the most interesting is part 2, because at least part 2 has a little bit of twist in it, but this one is actually a bit crazier. So for context, we have our next victim, Asaka Yajima. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. I hope I am. If you guys can correct me in the comments, I'll be greatly appreciated. So, Asaka is a housewife who is actually you know what I mean, a housewife. She is this housewife that comes to the convenience store to purchase some things. However, there was a very fateful day that she went to the store. The first time she paid for whatever she purchased, and then the next day she comes in and steals something, and of course Mr. Manager himself picks it up and calls her into his office. So he's telling her, listen, I know what's going on, don't need to hide it, doesn't make sense because there's cameras everywhere, so just give me the stuff back and I will give you a halt. I will give you a pass. I will not, this will just be a misunderstanding. She did not back down. She was doubling it down. She was tripling it down. She was like, I didn't steal anything, so I don't know what the hell you talking about. So he was like, in his head, he was like, damn, this bitch certainly don't give up, huh? So my mistake was give her mercy. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pull up the receipts. So he goes to his computer, pulls out the video recording of her stealing something, and then when she stands up and realizes what happened, this is where shit went down south. So he ended up telling her, listen, I will not report this to the police in exchange for your body. So she was a bit reluctant at first, but then she eventually gave in. And of course, after the whole debacle, she comes back again and steals something again, but this time it's a bit like weird because she steals something but yet she flashes the camera. And the second time she was called into the office doing the same whole thing, and this is where it gets a bit more intriguing, to say the least. Apparently her husband is owing some thugs some money, and which he's working on very hard because of course the whole situation went down to shit. So she tells him, listen, she tells Mr. Manager, she says, listen, the reason why I'm doing this is because apparently they have a kid and they were planning to have another kid, but because of the whole situation on his end, she was at her wit's end, if that makes sense. So he was intrigued by this and he was like, that is interesting. So, okay, I'll tell you what. I'ma do whatever I want with you in exchange of taking care of you and so on and so forth. Now, this is where it gets even crazy, if not insane. So he tells her, listen, we may not do it here, but I would like to do it in a hotel. So she agreed, and the next day they went to the hotel and did what they did. And honestly, she was trying to pin a soon to be born or soon to be pregnant child on her husband with Mr. Manager's seed, and that was like wild to me. That was crazy. Imagine this. You have a wife and she's cheating on you, which is already bad enough as it is. I don't condone it by any means, but she also wants you to raise a child that is not even yours. That is serious work right there. And anyways, so it all ends with that. And of course, I forgot to mention this part, but when she was about to leave, she was like basically venting to him, and this is where he used that as an opportunity to take advantage of her, of course. But he although they never come from in the 2 previous episodes of where they are being taken care of regarding his word, but at the same time, I can't really come or deny if he stood on business when it comes to the deal that the previous chicks offered him. So I can't really confirm, but we can't deny it either because it's not there yet. It's alleged. But anyways, that seems to be the end of the context. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this episode. And trust me, again, it's gonna get extremely wild. I think part 3 is by far one of the wildest. If part 4 is equally wild, that'll be crazy.
矢島朝香さん。
んだよ。私バカだからさ、持って回った言い方は嫌いなんだわ。
万引きしたでしょう。
万引き？私が？冗談だろ。やってねえって、そこまで貧乏じゃねえから。てかおっさん、私に因縁つけようってんじゃねえだろうな。ぶん殴られてえのか？あ？
そうですか。ではこちらをご確認ください。
これは
バカだからバッグに入れたまま忘れちゃったんですか。
てめえ、いい加減にしとけよ。
暴行罪まで重ねるとは。奥さんの万引きがバレてもいいんですか。出来婚の旦那さんは教員なんですよね。
なんでそれは。
いろんなお客さんが来ますからね。
さっさと対応しろよ。ったく。
節電が義務付けられてまして。
足りねえ電気代、お前が出せばいいだろ。
またのご来店を。
じゃあお願いの土下座しろよ。来てやったんだからお茶くらい出せよ。
なぜ私が？
決まってんだろ。こっちはお客様なんですけど。いやー、ちょっと意味わかんないです。
どう見てもあなたでしょう。別のカメラで入店したところも撮れてますからね。
あらや。てか前も思ったんだけどさ、いくらこっちが悪いからってお客様に恥かかせようとかありえなくね？たく、ただの冗談だろ。
このアマ、やはり前回慈悲を見せたのは失敗だったか。ならば服を脱いでください。
なんだった？
まだ何か隠してないか調べるだけです。
は？バッカじゃねえの。ただでさえくっせえ空気一緒に吸ってやってんのに。
通報しますよ。逃げないでくださいね。
逃げねえし、おっさんなんか怖くねえから。それ以上近づいたら殴る。
前回あんな目にあったのにバカなんですか？
せえよ。私が本気出せば泣いて謝んのはおっさんの方だぞ。今度こそって思ったんだけどさ。
さっさと逃げればよかったのに、いつまでもうろうろして。
もう一つなんかぶんどってやろうと思ったんだよ。またやってやっかんな。絶対ほいずらかかせて。
Alright, that seems to be the end of part 3, and trust me, again, the reason I didn't put the hotel scene is because the hotel scene was basically the last scene of the episode. That's why I didn't include it, and there were some erotic scenes, hence the reason why I didn't include it. But anyways, in the context I just explained earlier, will tell you everything you need to know. And I do apologize in advance for, no, not really in advance, but I do apologize if you guys hear noises in the background. That's because my neighbor is doing some construction on the house, well, on their house, and you know, I can't help that. But anyways, yeah, so my thoughts on this is that the animation was good. I like the fact that they added a morena. Oh my goodness, that skin looks clean. Not gonna lie, this was actually a rare sight to see for me. Although I wonder if part 4 is gonna be equally as wild. So if you guys have seen it, you guys can definitely spoil me with it, because I don't have an issue with spoilers. I just like confirmations. To me, I see it as confirmations rather than spoilers. But anyways, guys, I think that is it for this video. I will be uploading part 4 very soon. So make sure you like and subscribe if you support the channel. And until then, peace out and look out for part 4. Later.